Fubl basically does it all, whatever. So I haven't came up with a great name. This is Fubl. So today's video is going to be about Jim Butcher, Battlegrounds. Stop. There we go. So it's gonna be a non-spoiler review. I buy everything, so any reviews I do will not be sponsored or any of that. So one thing I am from reading this book is mentally exhausted. I've been a big fan of the Dresden Files since 2007, 2008-ish, somewhere around there. So we had a 5-year break between Skin Game and Peace Talks. Luckily, this year, in 6 months, we've gotten 2 Dresden books. It's really hard to review them on their own because they literally encompass 1 or 2 nights in the Dresden Files. So the big thing about this is it changes again. Personal opinion is that this is a full-on reset for the Dresden Files. A lot of things at the end of it are just reset, and we probably have another. Butcher's plan originally was 23 books, I think. 20 files, 3 Apocalypse books, but because Battlegrounds and Peace Talks was extended, and I think there was another extension, I'm not sure if it's going to be 23, 24, somewhere in there. So we still have another 7 books or so left, maybe, depending on how Jim writes. So almost every major power that Harry has encountered shows up here. Even if it's just a page, 2 pages, definitely helps keep up. The one thing I did struggle with was going from one mythology to another mythology to another mythology. Just keeping track of all the different mythologies. Because you have the fairy, you have the Norse, you have Greek with the Titans. Yeah, it just gets a little all over the place, and trying to keep up with what something is becomes a little difficult. And then there's just the Dresden mythology. There, by the end of the book, there are 2 open-ended promises. If those are kept, we will see going forward. Hopefully we get another Dresden book in the next year. Of course, I wouldn't mind seeing another Cinder Spires book. Had to remember what his other series is. Was a big fan of Codex Alera also. But yes, without going too deep into it, I feel the item that happens I was using Kindle, so it happens at about 50%, between 49 and 50%, is not as big a deal as most people make it out to be. Yes, it is a gut punch. It hurts, but what happens at about the 80%, I think, dictates where the rest of the series goes, and is a much more serious event. But that is what it is. Let's see. And I'll do another review with some spoilers in it. There was a couple things that caught me off guard, a couple things that were shouldn't have been surprising, but were surprising. And where Harry ends up at the end of the book, really, I feel like, really relates more to where he started the series at in Stormfront. So we shall see. As I said, this was only going to be a really quick, 5-10 minute review, and then I'm going to do another longer review of Dresden Battlegrounds with spoilers. Thank you. And don't forget to hit the wonderful subscribe button and notification bell. Thank you.